Dave.
And you know why I say it as Ian. I'm pleased to say your vocals lined up.
Oh, good.
Yeah. You walked into your office there. You grabbed a beverage before we started recording. I'm Dave. You're Ian. Apex adjacent. You're petting your beverage pet. Your binky.
Yes.
And I want to know what your Olympics observing experiences have been like, because for some reason I can see you watching Olympic recaps, like glass of whiskey in hand, primarily. Probably you're more of a winter than a summer, right? Ski jumping history aside, flying teapots aside. But yeah, give me the vibe that happens when Ian is taking in some Olympics.
It's not as relaxed and pleasurable as you're imagining.
Really? Okay.
Usually, we are in a house with 4 people and really just one television.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you know this about my house. The Olympic steps,
yes.
Right? Where the podium.
Like the podium, yeah. Uh-huh.
And there's the first place and second place and third place. Fourth place, not even on the podium. There's 4 people in my house.
So are you saying you're the 4th place person?
100%. I am somehow in 5th place, and there's only 4 people in the house. I have little to no control over that television.
Okay.
So I actually have yet to watch any Olympics. Now this is only a few days in. We're recording this ahead of time.
Sure.
So I haven't actually watched any yet. I have them all being I have them DVR'd. So okay. I will be catching up with the events that I like, but I will probably be watching them on my second screen on my work setup as I do spreadsheets. It's probably what's going to happen.
While you're filing expense reports.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I pictured I think Jenny really loves embracing ceremony.
Yeah.
Right. Knowing her like I do. I think that she's someone to get caught up in pageantry and ceremony.
For sure.
Right.
Yeah.
And I consider this an opportunity to do so,
And you know what? We do like the Olympics, and I think we will sit down and watch the Olympics opening ceremony at some point. But it has been a really busy time. We were just gluing stuff to poster board for a school project that needs to be done in tomorrow, so
is this one of those
weeks?
Is that why you have macaroni stuck to your face, or is that right. Just you, just in general?
Yeah.
That's just a Tuesday.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Are you an Olympics watcher?
No, not really. I mean, I'm like a viral moment YouTube Olympics watcher, right? The French.
Into ray gun a lot.
What's that?
Ray gun. You got into ray gun. That was the Australian breakdancer who was terrible.
Oh, yes. Yeah. The memes are afoot. Yes. Okay. Yes. Ray gun. I got so uncomfortable for Ray gun because she was trying, but there's that whole cringe aspect of,
right.
But yeah, I don't really watch it much. I'll watch the, clips here and there, but I don't know. For some reason, I just pictured you just wandering in front of the TV, whiskey in hand, when's Bob sledding? And then leaving the room.
No, honestly, this is when I drink whiskey.
Uh-huh. Okay.
When we record.
Oh, so you're saying it's me.
Yeah. And I come out here with a little finger of whiskey and that's it.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
It's the pageantry of the show, isn't it?
It is. It's the pageantry. It's your pageantry.
Thank you,
keeps
Ian.
Me coming back.
Thank you, Ian. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'll let you have second place.
Thank you. Oh, wow. I'm on the podium.
You are.
Too.
Ian, you brought an Olympic-themed idea for tonight.
I did.
Yeah,
I did. And
tell
it's
folks
not
about
my
it.
original idea. Most things that I bring to the show.
I have the original, the OG, are in a tab over here that we could pull up. Should we want to give them credit? Yeah.
Yeah. So I saw on the Blue Sky, Lauren posted on Blue Sky, coming up with a new idea called Driving Like Shit Olympics. No more bland, unprovable statements like California drivers are the worst allowed. Whichever state wins every 4 years gets a moonshot-sized public transit investment to get those fuckers off the road.
Oh, that's a great incentive.
This is a banger of a skeet.
Yes.
Tweet, whatever you want to call it.
Yes, lauren.rotating-sandwiches.com on Blue Sky. Also, I want to know more about these sandwiches.
I'm hungry. This is a banger of a post because it's got everything. It's got a bold hot take.
Yes.
It's got a pro public transit investment angle.
Right. Yeah, we're talking. We've worked infrastructure in there.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And it's timely because we're talking about the Olympics. Man, this is like perfect.
Yes.
A+, no notes.
Exactly.
And so I decided to jump in and help with some ideas for some events.
Yes, you did. And I really, really like what you had to say.
And I want to know if anyone else has ideas for the event. So my first event, the left lane hogging team event.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for bronze, I would put in Minnesota.
Okay.
Whenever I'm driving from Wisconsin to Minnesota, just suddenly nobody's in a hurry. Wisconsin is crazy. People are nuts.
Right. Well, that's
you're going to get someone going 45 miles an hour, and you're going to get someone doing 95 miles an hour.
Right.
Minnesota, taking it slow. Usually in the left lane. Texas gets silver.
Yeah.
Because they are, as I've mentioned on the show before, aggressively pokey. Where they will speed up to get in front of you and then slow down.
Well, that's when you start treading on them. That when you're trying to pass them on the right, that's when you start treading on them. Therefore, they have to stop you from stepping on Snick.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah. There's some weird things going on in the Texas brain and psyche where, like, especially if you're out of state plates, if you try to pass someone in Texas with out of state plates, they are not going to let it happen. And they will not be comfortable going that speed.
No.
But they will do it just to make sure you don't pass them. And then Maryland gold, right? Because they are fucking awful.
This seems to be something that, like, I did a fair amount of Googling before the show.
Uh-huh.
And this kept coming up, Maryland left lane. Like, I've never experienced it myself. I've only driven through DC just a tiny bit. Never like I did that, like, where I was in Maryland for like 4 feet going over to Delaware, right? Yep. Like, the Delaware Water Gap or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
And so I've never experienced this firsthand. It sounds bananas.
It is maddening. I mean, first of all, it's the worst traffic in the country. It's awful.
Yeah.
But also, you will have people, a stack of cars in the left lane for like 15 miles. And there'll be 2 other cars. It'll be like a 3-lane thing. And there'll be 2 other cars. And they're all just matching each other's speed.
Oh.
Nobody can get around. And they're just like fine with it. They're just like, it's not even like no one else is upset. Just me.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm going insane every time I drive there because it happens every goddamn time. And every time I forget. And then I get in that situation and I scream at nobody every goddamn time.
Okay. Yeah. Maryland takes the gold.
It's the most angry I'm ever in a car is when I'm driving through Maryland.
Yeah. That's I'm not looking forward to experiencing it the first time.
No,
I don't know when I will, but man, I can tell. I can see. I know you well enough to see into your eyes. Like you're going deep into like sense memories, like rage. Like there's just like those like montages like from like a movie playing in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I just shout at the windshield, like, how are you all so bad at this? You do this all day. You drive everywhere.
That's all they do is drive places.
That's all they do. They're all on the Beltway all the time.
Right.
And they're terrible at it. It doesn't make any sense.
I do like how you brought me up to speed with like how dumb the trucker blockade was, like on the Beltway and the origins of Beep Beep I'm a Big Boy. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, but before you go into a full-blown panic attack, let's go on to the next event that you posted.
Okay, the other one I had an idea for is the I Don't Believe in Ratchet Straps freestyle. And this is just based on the amount of shit I've seen on the side of the road places.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Used to previously be on a car.
Yes.
I said Alabama bronze.
Mm-hmm.
There's usually some loose parts someplace along the road.
Yes.
Florida silver, because they just YOLO whatever. But by far the gold. Oklahoma.
Really?
I mean, I lived there for 8 years, and I don't think I ever saw a properly secured ladder the entire time. The number of mattresses that you would see on the side of the road or in the middle of the road was astounding.
Yeah.
Crazy.
We're not without this in Colorado, but I have a feeling these places are above and beyond.
Right. Well, in Colorado, I think is different too, because I think you have people who go real far the other way.
Okay. With
like the overlanding thing where like they're going to get their big overlanding rigs, like cinched down to go to Costco sort of thing.
True.
Right?
True. Yeah. Yeah. Excessive ratchet straps with nowhere to go.
Right.
Okay.
That's more, I think, what's happening in Colorado, where you're like, well, that could be a good event. You could have the like too kitted out.
Yes.
What you're doing.
Cosplaying as an off-roader. Yeah.
There you go.
Cosplaying as an overlander.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead. Colorado would be right up there.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
And then I have, one of those, every once in a while they'll have like an experimental sort of sport.
Yes. Yeah. An event. Yeah.
An event. And there's be like 3 countries that participate.
Mm-hmm.
This one is in that category. And it's just how fast does this 1991 Corsica go? And Michigan's just going to win that uncontested.
Okay.
Because everyone is driving 105 miles an hour at all times.
Okay. All right.
And then DUI individual event. Wisconsin gets gold, silver, and bronze.
Right. Crashes into the podium, sets it on fire.
They hand him the bottle of champagne. They're like, another one?
Yeah, exactly. I'm good.
I brought my own.
Yeah. They just rip out some Mad Dog 2020. They're good to go. Okay. I like the heat you're bringing. Yeah, I thought of a couple, and I need your help with how they flesh out. But I've wanted to have I think I was focusing a bit more on the states for this one, but fastest state to rust out a structural chassis member.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, just right that there. Stripe. Yeah, and then like a special thanks to Maine. Right.
Yeah. But I mean, that's where they salt real heavily too, right? And or upstate New York would also, right. Anything touching the Great Lakes where they get that lake effect snow, that's where it's going to happen,
right? Yeah. So that was one I thought of, and then this one is focused more back on the drivers. Car detailer's worst nightmare. Like, what state do we think has the messiest drivers? I mean, I'm picking for one, at least my home state of Missouri. It's just barbecue sauce everywhere. And,
you know what? I think also maybe someplace down south with where there's a lot of mud.
oh yeah, there you go.
Right.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So maybe something like that. Maybe like Louisiana.
Yeah.
Get some of that New Orleans mud.
Oh
which
yeah.
is real stinky and
or like the Georgia red clay.
Oh yeah, there you go, red clay.
Right.
That's gonna be a bitch to get out.
I was thinking Colorado or Washington State, or Oregon for dog hair.
Dog hair, yeah. Or sand. Sand would be another one.
Right.
Someplace with a lot of sand.
Yeah. Those were the two events I thought of.
I love that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
But I think you've done good work.
Ultima jumping could be another.
Oh yeah.
I thought that would be a good event.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Deer yeeting from road. Also, oh no. It's like the what's the one where you ski and you shoot?
I was just gonna say biathlon.
Biathlon, yes. Like you got to hit it, you got to kill it, you got to use all of its parts. You have to.
I was thinking of it more in the terms of drive-bys.
Oh.
Would be biathlon.
I was thinking roadkill. Then you're making jerky.
Right. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay.
I mean, hey, either or.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, I saw there were some good ones in the comments too of, and a lot of people just backing up that Maryland has the worst campers,
It's really true. And I when I first saw this, I did go through the comments too, and I saw so many people saying just it's Maryland or whatever. And I was like, oh my God, I feel so seen right now.
I love that. Apparently Puerto Rico's wild.
Oh, really?
Where they're saying like Puerto Rican drivers have an entirely optional relationship with driving laws. When we were there, Google told us we could totally go the wrong way down a one-way road, probably because so many folks do it.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's really simple.
Yeah, so we can put a link to this thread in our show notes for sure.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
If anyone has any other ideas for Olympic events for this, I would love to hear them.
Yes, I like how you leaned into the whole like the cosplaying overlanding, like, and the bro truck to penis size ratio. No injections allowed.
No injections allowed. Ski jumpers.
Yes. Cool, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. What's your angriest you've ever been in a car and you've been like, all of these drivers are terrible?
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't think I have one of those moments. I think
okay.
I think that there's two things that come to mind. The first time I drove in Los Angeles, like proper Los Angeles, and I was like, holy fuck, this is like, like they cut me off. No, like that is just the flow of traffic.
It's
like
just how it works. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Like your personal bubble in your home state is not what it is in LA. Right. Like that is millimeters thin. Yeah. And then I think that the most angry, I don't know. I've had some righteous justice moments that I'm just thankful for.
Okay.
Like just a couple weeks ago, my wife and I were driving and we came up off of a highway exit to get on a surface street. And it's kind of like where there's like some bigger, faster surface streets and a lot of lanes merging and stuff. And there was an idiot. I was in the GSF. There was an idiot tailgating me in a BMW. I've yet to have somebody pull up next to me and actually try to race or anything, which obviously I won't because that's stupid. But they were very aggressively up all four of my exhaust tips. And when we pulled up, we were turning right and they went way out and around and got like right in front of us so that they could like beat us to the next stoplight. Right. And out of the corner of my eye, I see a police officer on a motorcycle on the sidewalk on the other side of the road coming down over the overpass, right? That we had just pulled up onto. And I was like, oh God, like, is that cop for me? Like, was I speeding? Right? Because the car runs away from you, right?
Yeah.
And the cop is sitting on the sidewalk in the motorcycle, waiting for the light, crosses like a pedestrian, and we advance to the next light. It's a few right in a row, and then we all turn left, and the cop comes across and gets right behind the BMW and pulls them over. Wow. Yeah, like I don't know what they saw before that, like what was going on, but it was that like rare, like, oh God, I wish there was a cop kind of thing. And it happened before I could even think it.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I've had some decent times. I don't know. I've done the Maryland thing on purpose one time. Okay.
Oh, like speed matching someone.
Yes. And I want to tell you,
it's the most maddening when that happens.
Well, I want to tell you if you have my back or not on this one.
Okay.
So you remember my old house and my drive to work, just down that one street, right?
Yeah.
There was a part where it went from 1 lane to 2 lanes, like going up from when it turned to Aurora, right?
Like briefly.
And then it stayed 2 lanes all the way up to like Peoria and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Well, there was a dude tailgating me real hard. And I was driving to work in the morning. This was years ago, before COVID and everything. And there's a school zone there. Yeah. And so I always do the speed limit in the school zones, right?
As you should, because you're not a psycho. Yeah.
And the way, like, this person actually tried to pass me in like the parked cars lane, shoulder, in a school zone, and there was a car there, and they weren't able to do that. And I didn't like cut anybody off. I didn't do anything. I was able to match speeds with like a Volvo right next to me. And we just, for the school zone, we just had this guy at 25 miles an hour, and he was losing his mind behind me. Yeah. Like that was my purposeful Maryland. Like,
no, I think on surface streets, school zones, of course.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
I do my own. So on my side, I have a busy street around the corner from my house.
Yes.
And my traffic calming, because the city won't put traffic calming in on that intersection, is I turn right onto my street from that, and I swing out way left and make a real meal out of it. Yeah. A real meal out of that right turn. Real slow left. Surface streets, whatever.
Okay.
But on the highway?
Yeah. No. Screw that nonsense. Yes.
So infuriating. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I've been lucky to avoid some pretty consistently rough stuff. So
and I think it's also just like, it's kind of, it's traveling where
right. Yes.
There are like driving, just like there's food subcultures or music subcultures, whatever. There are driving subcultures too, where, like you said in LA, like, your personal bubble is just smaller, and you got to retune your brain to that's what's happening. But sometimes you get to a new place and you're like, this is what they're doing.
Right. Yes.
Right. Yeah. Like, and driving is a little bit weirder too, because there's supposed to be a correct way to do it.
Right. There's legislation around all of it, right?
Right. And
even
it's
minimums.
Fairly uniform around the country.
Right.
And like, it's just not.
Right. And like, that's the safest thing, is homogeny within how everyone drives.
Totally. Yes.
Right?
Yeah. I've talked about this before, like driving in Italy. Like, if you were used to driving in Minnesota and someone dropped you in Italy, you would lose your goddamn mind, because everybody is driving like their hair is on fire. Right. Everybody does it. So everybody knows that person's going to go for this tiny gap that's a third the size of their car.
Right. Because they themselves did that like 100 feet before that. Right.
Yeah. They're also trying to go for that same gap. So it just sort of works. I mean, just like, like I drove in Kuwait City, and there were no lane markers, and it's like an 8-lane road, and it is chaos to everybody except for the people who are doing it.
Right.
And they're just like, this is just what it is.
Right. This is just, yeah.
So it just, like, if everybody's on the same page, then it's fine.
Right.
But I think, and actually weirdly, I think that means that like Colorado, where there's a ton of transplants.
Yes.
It's kind of a weird place to drive because you never know. Are you going to get a Texan who's going to be doing 15 miles an hour under the speed limit in the left-hand lane and then speed match you when you try to get around him?
Right.
Or are you going to get, an Altima flying in from Maryland?
Yeah, that literally flew over the flyover states.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They hit train tracks around West Virginia and they just kept going.
Yeah, no, like the melting pot aspect of it is definitely pretty wild. We do see a lot of diversity on our roads here.
Yeah.
Because the ratchet strap one, I told you about the brake rotor that yeeted itself out of a car that came towards me when I was sitting at a stoplight.
I forgot about
years ago, right? Full on brake rotor, just tong, tong. Yeah.
That's, honestly impressive.
Right?
Like, that's an impressive failure.
Yeah. How do you have a truck with that stuff, like with the things on the side piled up like a junker truck, and get a brake rotor over that?
Right.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah. Wild. I love it. So yes, I want to hear more of these driving ideas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
What else we got today?
I have some listener my eyes. I have a half-formed thought.
The best kind. Must be ready for podcast. It's half-formed.
You have a license plate game? Yeah, dealer's choice, Captain.
Okay, yeah, let's do some listener my eyes.
Okay, yes. So our buddy Sam has 2 rounds of pictures for us. Check out his radio station at indiesf.com.
Yes.
Fantastic hand-picked music selections. Amazing radio station. Awesome dude. What's up, Sam? But he saw some stuff and he sent us some stuff. So let me throw it in the browser here. Check this out. Ian, he sent us 2 JDM cars. This one here, you know what this mammer jammer is? It is a Mitsubishi Resort Runner, or a Mitsubishi, so manual transmission, driving on the right-hand side. The Chariot, Mitsubishi Chariot Resort Runner GT.
Wow, very cool.
I know, right? Look at this hood vent, man. Check that.
I don't know these cars.
Me neither. I had never heard of it. And on top of that, it is clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's like the Eagle Premier or like that Eagle Mitsubishi kind of like little cross vehicle thing. Yeah. Bishi, what is it? It's the
Chariot.
Yeah, Resort Runner GT. Yeah, it's a turbo boy. Yeah, so it's 4-wheel drive. Yeah, it is like that, like Eagle Premier kind of thing.
Yeah. I haven't thought about those in forever.
Right, and look at the sunroof on it. Do you want me to pull up one of those Eagles?
Well, I want to see if it is the same.
Yeah. Not the Premier. What was
it?
Yeah. 4-wheel drive car.
It was an MPV.
Yeah.
It's its own thing.
Okay.
I don't think it shares a platform with
Eagle anything. Summit. That was it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, here, look at the Summit that I pulled up. And then here's the Resort Runner.
Yeah, there it is. Eagle Summit wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
and then there's a Kia and a Hyundai that was also the same.
Yeah.
The Plymouth Colt.
There you go.
Was the same platform. So it was just a DSM special. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I don't know anything about those.
Me neither. Yeah. So we've got what's the power here? It is a turbo.
Mm-hmm.
2-liter turbo. Yeah. With a manual transmission. Cool. It looks rad as hell. I love the sunroof thing, man.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Huh.
Right?
Very cool.
Yeah.
It's a good
So
spot.
yeah, and it's got like a wacky little crash bar on the front too.
Mhm.
Yeah, because you're resort runnering into things, I guess. Okay, and then
Oh
we
my
have
God, that's really funny.
Sam said,
Yes.
yeah, are you familiar with these things? It's Toyota?
Well, yeah, this is related to the van that we did
Our video
our
about
video on. This is the Town Ace.
Town
I think,
Ace.
right?
This is this one is the Town Ace Noah.
Yeah, so I believe this is one generation newer.
Okay.
The one that we did our video on.
Okay.
And that was the Super Ace, right?
Yes. Yes.
So I believe it's the same sort of idea platform.
Okay.
But yeah, super cool. Those are
Right?
always great spots.
Crazy clean, man.
Yeah, and there's so many trim levels and like factory options for these and stuff. They're awesome.
Yeah. I love the rear view mirror, like the like the tailgate mirror thing. Yeah.
Backup camera? Who needs a backup camera?
No, just a well-placed mirror.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I do in the garage. Have you seen that mirror that I have for when I park
really
now?
Cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. You could just buy a mall security mirror on Amazon for $12. Just like stick that shit up. Never run into your
put it anywhere. You put it in your bedroom?
Oh, yeah, sure. I will say objects look a lot smaller.
We're back to last week's episode.
Yeah, you want to go with the concave lens, not the convex.
That's what, see? That's a good tip.
You're right. Apex adjacent.
Yeah.
We'll tell you what kind of mirrors to put in your bedroom. So thank you for the picture, Sam. Yeah.
Yes.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
All right. I want to hear a half-formed thought. Maybe just do half of your half-formed thought, and then it's a quarter of a thought.
Oh, you know what? That's a good idea. Okay. So when we had Victoria Scott on, and towards the end of the show, we briefly touched on her Nancy Drew ascension with like a Ford Mustang and how I correlated like finding my inner Hank Venture and realizing that I was Hank, not like Dean, the character that I always kind of like thought I was, right? It was very like, I don't know, like kind of depressive, like stuff like that. And Hank is like, I aspire to be Hank, you know, things like that, right? So and through the Venture Brothers and through Hank, like I think like I'm bringing some of that into my cars as well. Like specifically with the Abarth. The Abarth is absolutely a Hank car, just crazy, completely impractical, makes no sense, but it all works, right? Okay. There was an episode of the Venture Brothers where he was wearing a Batman mask and he had to save the family, and he's just a kid, right? He's just a teenager, and they're in like a temple in Mexico and they're being held hostage and all that. And he just eats tons of coffee beans without realizing what they are straight off the plants and gets like crazy caffeine powers. It saves the family and shits himself, you know, right? Like just crazy, right? And so I wanted to see like if there was a fictional character that like you felt that you had aspired to be, and if there was like a car kind of correlation to that, you know, or maybe celebrity, because I think like Steve McQueen was somebody that was very formative for, you know, for us, for me. I have a Steve McQueen watch that my dad had, you know, the Steve McQueen Rolex, which there are actually no pictures of Steve McQueen wearing one.
That's funny.
Yeah. But yeah.
Okay. I think I have one sort of.
Okay.
Only sort of answer your question. But the first thing that comes to mind is, and it's not really me trying to aspire to be someone. It's me trying to get into the headspace of a character.
Ooh, okay.
Or aspiring to that headspace. I should say.
Okay.
and it usually happens when I'm in a car, because whenever I have unsupervised moments, like where my time is not accounted for to anybody, because like I'm always on, you could, when I'm at work, you can see like I'm on Teams, you can see my like my team status or my Slack status. You can, if I'm not doing that, then like my wife and or kids knows where, like I'm doing something, like I'm going someplace to do a thing.
Yes. And
so whenever I end up with like just free time and not at home, I always think about the like half a season of Mad Men where Don Draper is in California, because he like goes to California for a work trip.
Yes.
And then just sort of like fucks off into the sunset for like 3 weeks. It doesn't tell anybody where he's at.
Right.
And he's just like, it is, and it's like in the middle of the show, it's like before the finale or whatever, but he just like leaves and just wanders around for 3 weeks.
Right. Right.
And I always think about how fucking like unbelievably unattainable that is now.
Right. We're tethered to everyone at all times. Yes.
Right. It is not a thing that could ever happen for me ever again.
Right.
But also it sounds amazing. a little bit it sounds amazing. But so whenever I'm in a car and I don't have anywhere necessarily to be, there's a few hours of flex time where I'm not heading to the airport, I'm not heading to a meeting, I don't have anywhere to be, and I'm just sort of driving around in a strange city. That's always what I think about.
Okay. I can totally see that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go through it. You've got
my version of Don Draper leaving for 3 weeks is I'm in a strange city and I have a few hours to kill. I go to a record store and eat Popeyes. That's how I rebel. That's what I do.
Yeah. No.
Maybe I'll make it to the go-kart track.
Right. But that's lower on the priority list.
Yeah.
Also, I understand why it's record store and Popeyes. I get that. Yeah. I love Popeyes.
You got to go to the record store first. You don't want to get Popeyes grease fingers on the records.
No. The records are already going to be in a paper bag by then. You're fine. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can do biscuit grease remediation when you're handling them. Trust me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Also, that's what the biscuits are for in the bottom of the takeout container.
Stop up the grease.
Yeah. Right.
The delicious spicy grease.
Do you want to go get Popeyes right now?
Always yes. That's always yes. I always wanted it. Which Popeyes? Let's talk about our Popeyes order.
So I do. We've never talked about this before, but you could call me at any time and be like, I want Popeyes. We need to go get Popeyes. And I would go with you. I would 100% go with you. So we were raised on Church's chicken growing up.
Okay.
Right. Like we never went to KFC. My mom didn't really, we would dabble with Popeyes every now and then, like when mom was, taking us to dinner. But my dad, Church's chicken, like that's what he liked. Right.
Okay.
And I've come to like Popeyes more just as an adult, right? Mm-hmm. And I'll still fuck with Church's, but it's been a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could call me and tell me that you're going to Waffle House, you're going to Popeyes.
Right.
I'm there, dude. Yep.
Yeah. Growing up, we had Brown's chicken.
Oh, I've never heard of that. Okay.
It's a Chicago thing. I don't even know if it's still around or not.
Okay.
They had amazing hush puppies.
Oh, okay. We had Long John Silvers for those. Yeah.
Brown's chicken was really good.
Okay.
So anyone who's from Chicago, let me know if you know Brown's chicken. But yeah, Popeyes. I get a 3-piece, spicy, dark meat only.
Yep.
Fries and a biscuit. That's
that's my exact order. Yes.
See? This is why we're on an episode together.
I never really mess with the mayo slaw. I go vinegar slaw, but that's me, right?
Well, I don't even do. I just do fries.
Yeah.
I love the French fries. I think they're so
absolutely
good.
Yeah. We should just go get Popeyes.
What are we doing here? This is now a Popeyes chicken
podcast.
So
I do like that. Like if you were to like go back to like 16-year-old Ian and be like, guess what? When you're 45 and you get free time, guess what you're gonna like love doing? You know, I have a feeling 16-year-old Ian would be like, that sounds awesome. Cool. I will keep doing what I'm doing to get there.
Yeah, probably.
Right.
You know,
I mean,
you like time by myself, that was kind of my thing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much the same person as I was at 3 years old.
Gray hair included.
Yeah. I spiritually had gray hair when I came out.
I get it. Mm-hmm.
That's just how it was.
Yeah. I like that. Just cutting loose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's always those. There's always those things in movies where like they can't get a hold of somebody, and and then like one person in the group is like, I know where to find him.
Yeah.
If I was lost. And you were in the group, where would you say where to find me?
Candy store.
Yes.
Candy store. Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm really on a big run of those chewy Tic Tacs now.
Oh.
Yeah. Hot take is that they're like jelly beans 2.0. Yeah, go back and tell 16-year-old Dave that he's going to have very opinionated thoughts about candy.
You're like, oh, sweet, yeah.
No, I like that. Don Draper, California vibe for you. Stealing some time. Hank Venture, craziness ascension for me.
Yeah.
I like that. Ian. So there you go. There's getting damp with Dave.
I like that. That was nice. I like that.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Would you like a license plate game?
I would love one, dude. Yeah.
Okay. This one is called What Kind of Man Are You?
Oh, really? Like with that tone?
I don't know. Yeah, I felt right.
Not like a, what kind of man are you?
Oh, that's good.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there's lots of ways you could read this.
What kind of man are you? Okay, what kind of man are you? Here we go, everybody. No, don't upload it to Google. Oh God, no! Well,
now AI is going to steal our game.
God damn it! Okay, here, AI is going to steal our game. Okay, these are man plates. Okay, All right. Up top, we have a white Volkswagen Jetta, no tint, curb rashed wheels because they parked right up against it. Middle, we have a red Toyota Crown. Not huge on the Toyota red. Yeah, there's good reds and bad reds, and then we have a Jeep, what is that?
I think it's a square headlight.
Yeah, like is that an old CJ? I don't know.
I think it's newer than the CJ.
Okay.
I want to say this is like an 80s era.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Maybe just pre-square headlights. Whatever. I don't know. I'm bad at my Jeep.
Me too.
Generation names.
Yeah, but I can guarantee you it doesn't have angry eyes on the other side. Okay. Yeah, lots of rust though because it's cheap. And then we have for the plates Airman, Boss Man, BO5S, M4N. They really want a Boss Man.
They had to really work for it.
And then they got Can Man, and I gave you Tin Can on the last show.
I know.
Can Man, okay. All right, I got to do some zoomies and enhancies. All right, we got the white Jetta here. Street parked, black plate. Yeah, pretty clean. No tint, no stickers.
No scuffs.
No scuffs. Yeah, true.
Really nothing to go on.
Yeah. Are those aftermarket wheels?
I can't.
Maybe.
Tell. They might be. That's a good spot.
Or if they are, they're like maybe they're winter wheels. They don't look like aftermarket, like they didn't, it doesn't look like they went like a big size up or anything like that.
Right. They're not like flashy.
Yeah. Okay. Then we have the Crown. Yeah, just still. Oh, got the Chicago Bears plate frame, the Larry H. Miller dealer sticker on the back. Okay. Huh. And then the Jeep. Colorado dad. Oh, Colorado Buffs dad. Okay. Yep. So collegiate stickers, semi-native sticker, Leadville sticker on the back. Got the classic Colorado white over green paint on the license plate. That's how Colorado plates used to be before they went to green. They learned that green ink was expensive and white was cheaper to print. So they made the bigger part white. Huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And some, I mean, this looks like it does all the Jeep things. There's like some random wires. Yeah. For the trailer hitch, maybe some brake light wiring that, you know, something, right?
Yep. There's like a bike rack in the back. That's on there now.
This looks like it is at the trailhead for, I was going to say Waterton Canyon, but I don't think that's right.
You're very close.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Close. Somewhere around like Deer Creek or around there. Okay. Chatfield. Okay. I don't want to dox Colorado Buffs dad, but, okay. So
we're going to his license plate on the internet.
So I'm going Airman on the Colorado Buffs dad.
Okay.
Because I can see a pilot like that. This, like, right. Like mainly probably, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm getting like ex-commercial pilot vibes, but, you know, but pilot vibes for a very utilitarian Jeep. This thing is just going to keep running. And if it doesn't, they're going to be able to fix it while it's in flight.
Right. Okay.
So I'm picturing Airman for that. Maybe military history. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm going Can Man for the Jetta. And I don't like Can Bus was the first thing that I thought of. But Boss Man just seems more appropriate for the Crown. Seems like they tried real hard to get that plate for the Crown. And so I think I have to kind of default Can Man to the Jetta. The only thing that I think I would swap would be Airman and Can Man for the Jetta and Jeep. But I'm going to go Can Man, Boss Man, Airman. All the men.
What kind of man are you?
What kind of man are you?
What kind of man are you?
There you go. I like that one. Okay.
Well, Dave, I have some good news for you.
Okay.
Got one correct.
Oh, they went Boss Man on the Jetta and Can Man on the Crown. Why?
I don't know.
Right?
I think that Can Man. First of all, thank you, Ben, for sending in Can Man on the Crown.
There we go.
I think this is maybe our first Toyota Crown.
Yeah.
License plate.
I think you're right.
Game entry. So thank you, Ben.
Yeah.
I kind of just think it's like the Ass Man thing from Seinfeld.
Okay.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Just
because I think the Toyota Crown is definitely. I don't think it's bought by people who have a lot of irony in their lives.
Right. Yes.
Right.
No. That is a vehicle devoid of irony.
And it's probably a vehicle bought by somebody who's referencing a 30-year-old television show.
Yeah.
On the regular.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's my theory on that. I don't know. And then Boss Man, I feel like if they were a better boss, they would have gotten a better version of that plate.
They would have, and maybe they'd have a area.
This is an aspirational plate, I think.
It is. It is an aspirational plate. Yeah, Boss Man.
I think the Jetta is sort of an aspirational car.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
My backstory for this is a rise and grind type person.
Yes.
Who's maybe like checking on their rental property that they're way over leveraged.
Yes.
To buy.
Yes.
Right?
100%. Yeah. And they didn't want to get their car keyed because they had a landlord plate. They have so many entrepreneurial efforts that they can't just pigeonhole into one plate type. They just have to say boss man,
right?
In general, yeah,
right. They're stopping off at the rental property to hot glue the backsplash back on.
Yes,
on their way to their DJ gig.
Yes,
right,
Ian, absolutely, checking their stonks on the whole time.
Yeah.
I like that.
Is Bitcoin still going down?
well done, Ian. That's a good one. I felt like I got into Airman's vibe.
Yeah. I figured that this was probably someone who moved the state to one of the many Air Force bases.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Right. Hence the semi-native.
Exactly. There you go. Good call. I didn't think about the Air Force.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, you might like that.
I do. I appreciate it, buddy.
Should we wrap it up with an album of the week?
Yes. I want to hear you try to pronounce the album of the week because you already put it in the talkabouts because you're very kind and you take care of me and you put the name in there so you wouldn't have to watch me try to type it while you spelled it at me. Nightmare scenario.
Well, bad news. It's not an album. It's a single.
Oh, okay.
It's like a 2-minute single.
Okay.
Okay. So I want to explain this before we get into it. So there's the Super Bowl was a couple days ago, and there's a lot of discourse about the Bad Bunny.
Yes.
In his halftime show, which was delightful, by the way. His halftime show was very impressive and very cool. I actually enjoy some Bad Bunny, the music. I was first exposed to reggaeton when I was in the Air Force, and I had there was like 3 or 4 guys in my unit who were Puerto Rican, and they would call me Ian, and they would bring me to the reggaeton club.
Okay. Hell yeah.
And this is like 2004.
Okay.
So like pretty early on for reggaeton. And I would be in the club and I would be like, do you guys not hear that this is the same song over and over for like 4 hours? Do you guys know that this is the same beat?
Uh-huh.
But anyway, I do like that Bad Bunny is kind of pushing that genre a bit.
Yeah.
And like it's still the reggaeton sort of base, but he does some like really interesting things with it. I got turned on to his last record by a coworker.
Okay.
Anyway, of the usual suspects were like all up in arms about his halftime performance not being in English and blah blah blah
blah blah.
And the like obvious like xenophobia and racism aside, I think that more people should embrace listening to music that's not that with lyrics that isn't in their native language.
I am 100% behind this. Yes.
Right. Because I already like, I mean, a lot of the music that's in English, I don't really listen to the lyrics to. I like the vibes, right? The sound of it.
I'm a lyrics last kind of person. Even for rap.
Yeah. Hard sing. And you know, the last album that I did for the show is like is in Portuguese. It's a Brazilian one. I wanted to bring this one up because, and I think we've talked about this on the show before. This is a song from the early 70s by Adriano Celentano.
Okay.
And it's called It's in gibberish, but it's made to sound like what English sounds like to non-English speakers.
I've heard of this. I've never listened to the song.
It is a fucking banger.
Okay.
Such a good song. Like it has such a great beat. And like the vocals are like really intriguing, but it's nonsense. Like it's not anything in any language.
Okay.
Meant to sound like English.
Yes.
And it's fantastic. This was like a big hit in Europe in the early 70s. It was like 1972 or something. But anyway, it's a banger of a song. If you just look up Adriano Celentano, and like fake English song, this is what's come.
Okay.
Come up. And apparently, I found out because I haven't watched it yet. It was featured in the opening ceremonies of the Olympics as well.
Oh, no way. Okay. Yeah. That's really cool.
There's some like great videos of him doing it on Italian television and stuff.
No way.
He was a very big pop star.
Okay.
In Italy, famous for his dancing. So yeah, it's a legit fun banger of a song.
That's amazing. Yeah. I will absolutely have links in the YouTube description, but to get back to your like advocation for listening to songs in your non-native language or a language you don't understand, like it opens up an entirely new door for like being able to lock in on something. And like, if lyrics can pull your focus, right. Like while you're working or, you know, while you're trying to concentrate on something, lyrics can really pull focus. Right. And so, and you don't always want to listen to instrumental stuff, dude. Just pull up like Portuguese ballads, you know, like, you know, Spanish love songs, like, you know, right. Like, you know, like, Philippine, rap, you know, just go wild with the genres and like, and then you just hear like vocal tonality as its own instrument. And it's so cool. Yeah.
It kind of like lets you off the hook too, as a listener, to concentrate on other things. You know, if you're normally a lyrics person, maybe, and you want to like get better at picking out instrumentation, that's a great way to do it. Cause you're like off the hook. Like, I don't know Japanese. So
yes, Japanese.
I'm going to listen to the bass in this song.
Right.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah. I love this song completely unironically. It's so good.
Nice.
So I want everyone to check it out. And I love this. We were talking about this on the walk home from the gig, seeing the Brazilian guys. My friend and I were talking about, you know, the languages that we like to hear.
Oh yeah.
Again, because we just like the sound of it. Yes. And like Portuguese is right up there. I love French. Anything French, I can't understand a fucking word of it.
Right. Yes.
But just the sound of it is so beautiful.
Yeah.
I think it's gorgeous. Italian is great. Spanish is great. German less so. But yeah, like any romance language, you can find like good rock or pop music in a romance language. Oh my God. It's
right. Yeah. Mess up your YouTube algorithm. Just get into some weird playlists. Go for it. Yeah. Life is short. You know? Yeah,
I think the easiest barrier, or the easiest like in for me with that has always been French. Okay. There's so much great French pop.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Oh
like
yeah.
Junior, like we've talked about him on the show before.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many great bands like that. To get started with.
Remember the DJ that we saw before Air that opened for Air? That played nothing but amazing pop songs that we had never heard before in our lives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was all like French pop.
Right.
So good.
We had never heard any of it, and it was all 10 out of 10 bangers.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. There's worlds out there for us to find, for sure.
So many.
Yeah. Nice, man. I like that. Yes. I will absolutely listen to it. I've never listened to it.
When we stop recording, we're going to listen to it together. I want to see your face.
I need to go to bed.
I would find a good. It's 2 minutes, Dave.
You're 2 minutes, Ian.
I'm going to find one of the videos of him dancing, and it's so good.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Dave, I think we did a car show.
We did. We talked about cars. We want to know what your Olympic sport ideas are.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please put them in the YouTube comments or send them to us.
Yes. And also, as always, 720-515-1391. License plates, other feedback, leave us a voicemail if you want. apexadjacent@gmail.com. I'm on Blue Sky Apex Adjacent. Thank you. We love you. Goodbye. Fuck ice.